This is Reggie Bush to the corner. Dive and
It's just so many plays. Again, it's an offensive line dominating, and then the dive for the pylon. And
we'll see how much this has impacted the momentum of the ball game. This is Reggie Bush, and Bush is gone. Forget it. No flags. Touchdown. 80 now, and have done a fine job. Leinart gives the ball to Bush. He bounces in there for daylight, and he's got a first down. He breaks loose. It's a foot race down the sidelines. Bush is down to the 5 and scores as he somersaults. He gets it, goes to the outside with it. Oh, it's around the corner. Touchdown.
wasn't there, but this was. Stayed in bounds, airborne, touchdown, Reggie Bush.
Wow.
Yo, what's up? This is Sports Talk with the Fellas, and I'm your host, F. Drizzy Fashizzy. And joining me on the show today, I have the fellas.
Bobby J.
L Dub in the house.
Yo, welcome to this special 6th episode of Sports Talk with the Fellas. And this one is the Red Cup Draft Edition.
Cheers.
Red Cup. Legit solo, baby.
I got my drink in my cup.
So, anything can happen on the show.
That's our
Anything
disclaimer.
can happen on this show. So,
That's our disclaimer.
today will be a nice little show. We're going to talk about some NBA playoff stuff. Of course, the draft. But we got a couple off the tops. And that will be Colorado Buffalo football team. And who you had?
Oh, the Haney fight.
Oh, yeah, the Haney. Haney Paney.
Oh, is that the dude that fought with the slippers on?
Shut up.
And a lot more. So without further ado,
Let's get it.
L Dub. Let's talk Colorado.
Man, look. That is transfer you. They in, they out, they in. They've had 30 transfers out so far, 20 in the month of April.
Damn.
Now they just picked up Dallin Hayden, who transferred from Ohio State, and then the other starting running back gonna transfer out. Talking about offensive players, DM Shador, defensive players, DM the other Sanders kid. Man, who's running this program? Because you know Dion ain't recruiting no high school kids. He just straight treating it like it's NFL free agency.
Right. Hitting the portal.
Yeah, I ain't trying to develop no players. I ain't trying to get nobody out of high school. Give me somebody that's messing up somebody somewhere else. They ain't happy somewhere else. I'll take them. That ain't how you build no program, man. That ain't how you build no program.
Right.
Prime time.
Trying to be John Calipari over there in Colorado, getting a whole bunch of one and dones.
Man. Hey, once again, that transport portal strikes.
Man, I mean, I'm pulling for him, but what jersey you supposed to buy? I'm just gonna buy a blank jersey since Colorado.
Right. With no number on it.
No number
name.
on it. Just do the default number 1. Shoot.
Oh, man.
And they going to the Big 12? Well, back to the Big 12.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's crazy.
Nah, you got to do better, Dion. Do better.
Right. You got to do some actual recruiting. You got to go hit these high school players as well.
And you got a whole community pulling for you.
Exactly.
A whole community.
And then he brought Warren Sapp in too, didn't he? Isn't he like
Yep.
their D-line coach or something?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mohawk and all.
Right.
Yeah. Nope. Good luck, prime time.
And much success to you, bro. But yeah, you might have to change your thought process on how you doing things over there.
Indeed, indeed. So you got for Colorado?
So all I got for Calipari.
Ooh.
Bobby J.
Listen. So we're gonna talk about this Garcia Haney fight, and I don't know. Just I watched the fight, and he obviously wasn't ready for that left hook because Garcia laid him out with it a couple times.
Left hook or hooks?
Yeah, hooks, plural.
Plural.
Not to mention there was a couple knockdowns that were considered not knockdowns by the ref, but I beg to differ. I don't know. I just feel like Haney may have taken things for granted, him and his dad, because his dad was talking mad trash before the fight. And then for Garcia to actually weigh in 3 pounds overweight, he ended up having to give up $600,000 of his pocket, purse, or whatever, to go to Haney so that the fight could still go on. Because, normally if you overweight, they call it. But he just came out there and dominated from round one. I mean, it just didn't look like Haney came ready to fight. I'm not taking anything from his skill set, but I was not impressed.
He definitely wasn't ready.
No, that's for sure. He took a butt whooping.
Thought he got hit by an octopus.
Left-handed octopus. Because that left, well, he probably sleeping right now, flinching because he think he see a left.
Oh man, yeah, that's wild. Cheers.
Right.
Oh man. Let's move to something else. Oh. The NBA playoffs kicked off, and I watched a few games.
Yeah, I have too.
Right now, I don't know if anybody can beat Denver. I don't know. I like Minnesota.
Yeah, I like Minnesota. Minnesota looks good.
Minnesota looks good. And the Dallas Clippers,
Not the Dallas Clippers.
that matchup is kind of good. It's funny, Kawhi
Yeah.
missed the first game. They tow into Dallas. He come back second game, and they lose. Sometimes I think, man, just sit it out. I think the chemistry when you have something going and then you throw somebody in there, the
Right.
chemistry get messed up. Because honestly,
Especially if they haven't played in a minute.
I think that Dallas gonna take it now. I think that the Clippers really needed both of those games at home. Because I think when they get to Dallas, I don't think they'll take one. So, I like Dallas in that series. The Pelicans and who the Pelicans playing?
OKC.
OKC. Without Zion, I don't think the Pelicans gonna. I give them maybe one game. I think Oklahoma's young, and they're actually pretty good.
Yeah. 'Cause,
What's his name?
the three initials, dude.
Shea Alexander.
Yeah.
Oh, SGA, Shea
Yeah.
Gilgeous.
Yes.
He's a
kid
strong
balling.
candidate for MVP.
Oh yeah, that kid is balling.
And then the other kid was named Jalen Williams. Is that number 8? He another young cat for them. He's been playing pretty well too. They were talking about him last night because I was watching a little bit of it. But yeah. So it's going to be interesting. I think that's a decent series. The Knicks series has been pretty interesting too.
Are we going to talk about this Knicks 76ers? The Knicks Sixers.
Wait, I gotta get my cup first. Wait a minute. First of all, I want to give props to OKC. They be all neat and organized and everything. All with their little matching T-shirts. They don't be late to the games or nothing like that. They be sitting in their seats right at tip-off time, everything like that, and everything be all coordinated. Now, other than SGA and Chet Holmgren, we don't know nobody on that squad. But look,
The Williams dude.
is that what is on his jersey? The Williams dude?
Yeah.
See? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And they still got first round draft picks though. But okay, so we got the Knicks and the Sixers. Now, the Sixers was up late in game 2. And then all of a sudden out of nowhere, here come the Knicks with the lead and they gonna win the game. Man, you can't be collapsing like that. You can't be collapsing like that.
Right.
You got to stay focused and know the situation, and you got to close out, especially on the road. And y'all struggling like that? No, y'all, yeah, they got to do better. Philly got to do better.
I mean, there was an assault at the end of that game, though.
Is he still talking to the DA?
I think so. He's filed charges because they attacked his ass. I'm sorry, he got beat up, and not one foul called. And then the NBA won't come back. Yeah, he should have got fouled. There was fouls committed. Yeah, obviously. Stevie Wonder saw there was fouls.
No, it's not. He should have got fouled. No, he got fouled, ran over, assaulted,
Mutilated.
He got some Detroit Piston fouls.
he got roofied. Look,
He was violated.
I'm gonna say this, and this is something that's, been told to a lot of players, teams, whatever it is. Don't put yourself in a position where the refs dictate the outcome of the game. Right. So if you have a lead,
Keep it.
which we're going to get on that one again on another team later, real shortly. We're going to talk because I got a lot to say about who. But at the same time, there's nothing worse than the ref missing calls that you clearly can see.
Right. That affect the outcome of the game. It's one thing to miss a call. It's another thing to miss a call that affects the outcome of the game. And that assault that didn't get called affected the outcome of the game.
Yes, it did.
And you never want to have that, because then what we be running around talking about? Man, it's fixed. It's rigged.
Right.
They
That's
wanted
what everybody wants to say about the NFL and the NBA, that it's rigged.
Yeah.
It's all a setup, and it's more like entertainment, like wrestling. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, I'm not going with that. But you make it hard. I mean, just to go back and talk about football real quick, as good as Kansas City is, the team that held more than anybody else in the NFL, and in the Super Bowls, they haven't had any holding calls. Make it make sense. When we obviously seen him in his last Super Bowl basically tackle the 49ers defensive ends right in front of refs, no calls. So, yeah, the stuff like that is why people have the mindset that the sports is rigged.
A game is never good if you're talking about the officials.
Right.
You're not supposed to. They're not supposed to be seen. But if you're talking about a call, it is not good. You're in trouble right off the rap.
Right. I mean, like I said, bad calls are going to happen because, first of all, they're humans and everybody's capable of making mistakes. But when you talk about calls that affect the outcome of games, the Saints and Rams back in 18 NFC Championship game.
Messed up my birthday.
Right. The most blatant pass interference, possibly ever not called. How do you do that?
Yeah.
I think that comes down to when refs make mistakes that affect the outcome of a game, they should be penalized. They should be fined. If you want to fine players for making mistakes and doing dumb shit, do the same thing to the refs. I guarantee you they'll do a better job of reffing.
Remedial training.
That too.
I'm another thing. Just NBA, just leave the 2-minute report alone or whatever you want to call it. Just keep that. Like you come out after the game and talk about it was 3 fouls should have been called. They hacked him here. They did this. They did that. Don't nobody want to hear that because it's not going to change the outcome.
Right.
And
unless you're going to go back and replay that last moment of the game to see if it can change, then there's no need to discuss it. Everybody saw that it was a foul that didn't get called. So if you admitting to it, don't make it any better.
I'm like this. If you got a recall or replay center and they're watching the game, and I know they're replaying the play over and they see it. If you're not gonna be helpful or instrumental when the replay is used, get rid of it. Why even have them? Because they should be able to be like, hey, nah, he fouled him, whatever. And change it.
Right.
Because yeah, man, like you said, when you start talking about the refs, it just make the game look just like
because
cheap, rigged, whatever.
They get challenges now too, don't they?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they only get one a game though, right?
I think it's like a couple.
You get a couple, yeah.
Yeah. But I guess if you've used them, you can't use it at that point, which I'm sure he probably wished he had a challenge flag or whatever it is that they got to do to call a challenge at that point, because they definitely would have got the call.
Yeah. Man, moving on past that game because it just sickens me. The Celtics, man, Heat, wow. Man, it's like what Celtics team going to show up?
Right.
How about the Heat showing up on the road, though?
Right. Without Jimmy.
Without Jimmy.
And probably won't have Jimmy for a minute.
We can just count Jimmy out. But, we kind of talked about it the other night, though, but the Heat shows up on the road. It's like they're better on the road than they are at home. They're better with their backs against the wall than if they was in a favored role.
Right.
Oh, man. A playoff record, 23 threes. Think about that.
Oh, they caught fire.
23 threes.
They will not shoot like that in Game 3 at home.
Probably not.
But, hey, maybe that's a morale booster right there. Hey,
might light a fire under them, and they might come out and play like that, because usually in a normal situation, your role players play better at home because they're in a comfortable setting.
We always talked about Game 3 in a series. You come home, that's your first game home. That's usually a W for that home team because they're excited to be at home. The crowd's amped. They going to be amped. They comfortable. And they going to light the place up. And usually that game is over early.
Right.
But with the Heat,
it's a crapshoot.
That mug is going to be tight. I wouldn't be surprised if Boston wins that one pretty comfortably.
Oh, man. Then we got the Milwaukee Bucks and Indiana Pacers.
I haven't watched any of these games.
So, I'm going to be honest. The first game, Dame went off. The Bucks won. Second game, Indiana roasted them. So, I mean, right now without Giannis, it's like
Yeah.
Milwaukee. You really not sure. I mean, you don't trust them to go past the first round, and then you never know. You might get Dame time, and they might do what they did in the first game. But a lot of people are predicting that Indiana will win this series. So, I mean, hey,
It's gonna be interesting because, like you said, without Giannis, they're definitely a different team. But you've got talent on the team. Everybody's got to step up. Dame's got to be Dame. I think what's the one dude's name?
Chris Middleton.
Yeah, him. He's got to be extremely consistent. They need 15 to 20 points, if not more, from him every game.
mm.
And Portis has to play well on both sides of the ball.
Well, this is kind of an evenly matched series. I know a lot of people are picking Indy to win it. Just get it to a game 7.
Right.
Just get it to game 7 and pin it on Doc. Because we get it to game 7 and it's on Doc Rivers. Indy got that mug locked up. Think I'm gonna drink on that one.
Speaking of Doc Rivers, FX is coming out with a movie about the Clippers, or a series called Clipped, talking about the owner when the owner was saying all the racist shit. They're doing, and Lawrence Fishburne is playing Doc Rivers. I saw the trailer today.
Wow, that's gonna be interesting.
Right.
Yeah.
We do have to go out to LA now because we're gonna have to go to that new arena.
Okay.
Man, that basketball arena is $2 billion.
Oh.
2 with a B.
That's how much it costs?
Yeah.
Oh, so you know that.
So wait a minute, is that going to be the Clippers?
Yeah. That's just
So
straight
they're going to have
Clippers.
their own standalone Clippers.
Yeah, because at the Crypto Center, they was 4th in line as far as scheduling. They was behind the hockey team.
Damn. Never mind.
I think they was behind the Sparks, and they don't even play at the same time.
Wow.
The Clippers got they had to go, man. They
Right.
had to go. They was getting a raw deal.
No,
Well, we got this Pee Wee League that and it's extremely important that they play.
We
Before y'all-
we need to move y'all's game.
Right.
Oh man.
The shade. I mean, the utter disrespect.
Who else in the? Oh, Cleveland and Orlando Magic. Go Cleveland.
Go
Sweet
Cleveland.
T Mitchell. So, hey, that's all I got for you. I mean,
Right. I'm going with the Cavs on that.
Yep, roll Cavs.
Let's get out the first round. That's right.
We spoke on Oklahoma and New Orleans.
Uh-oh. Now, you ain't going to put this L on my dude, though.
Denver and LA. Boy, LA gonna get a lot of podcast time today.
What you saying? You got time today?
Got time today.
Yeah, buddy.
Look, give him room. Give him room. He
slide
done got comfortable.
Right.
Trash. Before we even get to it, I'm gonna have to say it. Let me get on this real quick.
I got to give it to you. Up 20 and lose.
I'm gonna tell you what. LeBron, I would normally give you a pass, but I can't. But I also can't blame it all on you because I think without LeBron, they would be getting smashed.
Right.
Like, LeBron has been balling. But at the same time, LeBron been LeBroning.
But LeBron is always
So-
been LeBron, so just kind of take it with
First off,
Grain of salt.
you're on the road. You already been counted out of the series. A lot of people think you're gonna get swept. You're up 20 against the team that you were 0 and was it 0 and 9?
Yeah.
They are down 9 straight to them right now.
You're up 20 points.
D'Lo came to play that night.
What you call him? Disappearing D-Lo?
Disappearing
Game
D-Lo.
came to play.
AD,
And AD was balling.
but then he disappeared. He didn't score the last 19
But
minutes of the
whose
game.
fault was that?
I don't know. I didn't watch it, so all I know is that they
So
said that
I'm gonna tell you, they went away from AD.
yeah, I didn't watch it.
I'm just gonna, Denver's a good team, but this was all on the Lakers. You up 20, start turning the ball over, and you know who had most turnovers? Most of the turnovers? LeBron James. But you had the turnovers, and then you come down and you're taking just dumb shots. The shot selection. You just right now I'm cringe. I'm
Take a deep breath.
all of those turnovers and screw us, bad plays. Denver capitalized on.
Right.
And this was, and towards the end of the game, there was some fouls. You seen LeBron after the post game, talk about fouls, bruh. You up 20.
Right.
This is not like the Sixers. I think it's much more embarrassing with 20. 20 points. And you're going to talk about a foul?
Right, because it should never come down to that foul
Even two.
with you being up 20.
I'm going to tell you, it's hard. It's hard to go vouch for LeBron now because he's always crying for fouls. He's flopping, and he don't take accountability.
And if they lose tonight, it's a wrap.
And
I'm a LeBron fan. Let's go ahead and make that clear. But yeah,
I am too. But at the same time, it's
Right.
like, bruh, at some point, you're gonna have to stop crying every time somebody tap you, and go play while you crying to the rest of the team playing. You look at the other team, Jokic. I watched him get fouled. You know what he did? He'll point, like, foul, but he'll go play.
right.
So
Stop standing there trying to have a conversation with the ref when there's a play going on. Get your butt down on the other side and play defense. You know by now in your career, LeBron, that you're not going to get every call. As great as a player you are, as big as you are, they don't call fouls on a lot of those because of your size and speed and strength. So they're like, well, as big as he is, if somebody just taps him, we're not going to call that foul because he's probably going to still finish. Unfortunately, that's what's going on. So you're just going to have to deal with that. Play through it and do better. Period.
It's that one time. It's that one time you just need to shut up and play ball.
Right.
exactly. Also, with that being said, oh boy.
Oh, is this my Kevin Durant? I can't lead a team. Phoenix Suns. Yeah, clown.
Oh. Darvin Ham, you're trash, bro.
I'll be honest with you. I was leery of him from jump. I'm like, dude, the thing you most noted for was breaking the backboard with a dunk.
Look, I'm like, you.
What coaching clout did you really have to land that job?
Vincent. Is it Vincent? And then Dinwiddie, whatever the hell
Spencer Dinwiddie.
Bruh, leave them on the bench. They haven't done ish.
Now, I thought Dinwiddie was a good pickup because he was playing well.
Yeah, he was a good pickup, but I mean,
He hasn't done nothing.
he ain't
Yeah.
did anything to be like, oh, he was a good pickup.
Right. He was a good pickup on paper. When it first happened, I was like, nah, that's a nice pickup for them.
But there really needs to be a veteran presence. Somebody that's gonna get on somebody and be like, in AD's case, look at AD and be like, hey, where you at?
Right.
I might as well sit you on the bench since you really ain't in the game. AD is supposed to be the leader. He's supposed to be the face of the franchise.
Right.
LeBron is supposed to be taking a backseat to him.
Right.
And he's the one that should be taking Jokic to the hole and putting Jokic in foul trouble. That's what needs to happen.
Right. And he's not.
And he's not. He's
As,
he oh man, he
as
disappeared
talented
so
as
much.
AD is, he is notorious for going ghost in games.
Hachimura
I like
AR.
Tamagotchi.
and AR need to show up.
Right.
All of them need to show up.
Yeah, they're role players. Everybody has to contribute, and they all need to. Tonight, they need to come out and play like their life depending on it.
If they lose tonight,
It's done.
they're getting swept.
Yeah.
I'm not even. Matter of fact, just play the bench the next game. Let them get some practice. Let them get some practice
Man,
because
they lose tonight. I'm sitting on the bench cross-legged reading the newspaper. Got a cup of coffee next to me.
Right.
Be like, what? Oh yeah. Run whatever you want.
yeah, it's
Buying crypto.
yeah. Oh man, but I'm gonna move away from this one because it's gonna get to drinking more.
Well, you take that drink. Congratulations to UConn on winning the UConn Invitational.
Yeah. Congratulations, UConn.
Congratulations to South Carolina, because we were rooting for South Carolina, not Iowa.
No disrespect, but hey.
No disrespect, but we was rooting for Dawn Staley.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, next we have the Timberwolves and the Suns.
Man, Ant-Man is different.
I'm gonna just say Ant-Man and just keep it moving. Ant-Man, that's
But again, this and to me, you know how I am about Kevin Durant. I think he's skill wise one of the most gifted players in the game. But he's shit as a leader.
but I think
Period.
I think he let everybody know he's not trying to be a leader.
He's not. He's not. Nah, man.
I mean,
just wanna
he's-
play
Somebody
ball.
need to lead him to the damn barber and get that haircut. He need to just go bald. It's like he
He
got
said lead him to
he got little beads on his head. Like,
Oh man. Oh man. Oh, we need to
he's trash as a leader.
look him up with the Cut app.
Right.
You go to the Cut app. I promise you, they got barbers for you wherever you at. But yeah, we'll see what happens in Phoenix. But I like the Timberwolves in that
Yeah,
series.
I like the Timberwolves.
Like I said, the Clippers in Dallas. We're gonna see, but I think Dallas is gonna win the series. I think they're gonna get back to Dallas and take both games, and then
Yeah, if they take
Clippers.
both games and they go up 3-1,
Yeah.
it's a done deal.
yeah,
Clippers have got to steal a game in Dallas to keep the series going.
yeah.
I just don't know if they're going to be able to do it.
But yeah, we're gonna see. It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna take. I don't know. don't know. I think it's gonna end up being the Timberwolves and the Nuggets for the West going on to see who's gonna go to the finals, and then man, I don't know, man. The East just I want to go with Boston, but
Right. They just inconsistent. I
Yeah.
like Boston. I like Tatum, but and Jalen, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna see what the Sixers do tonight. If they lose, then yeah,
Right.
I think I have the Knicks playing whoever. I throw Boston. I'm gonna give Boston the benefit of the doubt. I say the Knicks and Boston in the semifinals to go to the finals. So we'll see. But moving on,
Yeah, I'm looking at the draft.
we have the NFL 2024 draft. Man, fellas. L-Dub. What you think?
Well, we know who the first two picks are. Who they, by the way. We know the first two picks. The Bears, the Commanders.
You know who New England took, right?
No, who did they take? Did they take JJ?
No, they took Drake May.
Did they? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You could have traded out of that. You
Then
could have traded out
the
of that.
Cardinals are on the clock, so it's a good chance.
So we
that
should be
Marvin
looking
Harrison,
at Marvin going there.
Yeah.
But I'm curious about JJ McCarthy, where he goes. I was surprised to hear him get into the first round. I was even more surprised to hear him get talked about within the first 10 picks of the draft.
Right.
So,
And I'm trying to figure out what tape were they watching that they got this.
well, it's not that he just wasn't called upon to lead the team. He didn't have to. He just needed to execute on third down.
Right.
And he did.
I get that.
And you got that whole he's a winner bit. But, you know, he can make some throws and he can make some good decisions. And it's one of those things where if he gets in the right situation, I mean, he could be a gem.
Yeah.
He could be a gem.
And that's the only thing that I'm just trying to figure out. I was like, you know, I'm not saying that he's not good. I'm just trying to figure out what tape did y'all watch? Because even when I watched him throw in the combine, he had some bad throws. So I was like, okay, I could see if he came out there and threw every perfect pass, ran a 4.4 or whatever, and did that. But I didn't see that in the combine. So I'm trying to figure out show me a game where he showed me that he's worthy of being one of the top 10 players.
When they needed him,
I'll give you that.
he executed.
Yeah.
So I think that's what you want out of your quarterback. When we need you to execute, you can execute.
That's true. I'll give you that.
So
Again, I'm not knocking him. I'm just basing it off of when I look at Caleb Williams, when I look at Jaden Daniels, when I even give you Drake May. I look at what they did on the field. You see it. You see what Penix did on the field. You see what Bo Nix did on the field. I didn't see that from JJ. Even though he led the team and they did win a national championship, to me, he just didn't stand out. But I'm not saying that he may, like you said, if he goes to the right place, he could be a star because he is very mobile. He got dual threat capabilities. So
now I'm not sold on Drake May. I'm
not sold on him either, but I can understand why people got drawn to him because his numbers look good and he threw a decent ball when he was in school.
They got drawn to Mitchell Trubisky.
But
Yeah,
but you know,
I'll give you that.
I think they've been comparing him to Josh Allen because of his body, the body type,
He's a big boy.
and I'm with y'all. That's like I'm not sold, but hey, you never know. I mean, we'll see. But
I think he's better than Mac Jones.
oh man, that's an upgrade right there, big time. Yeah, I ain't even.
But yeah,
So right now we're looking at the live draft tracker. Number 1, of course, Caleb Williams to the Bears. Number 2, Jaden Daniels to what's that team called?
WTF.
The WTF team.
what the fuck?
So to the Commanders, the New England Patriots at 3 got Drake Mays, and at 4 the Cardinals got Marvin Harrison. So, I mean, at least what's his name could, he could see, just throw it up there. He got somebody
Kyler can just lean back and throw it back.
just throw it up there. Somebody gonna go get it.
And as much as I love Marvin, I don't know if I'm not. I don't know. And don't get me wrong, Kyler Murray is a good quarterback. He's different, but I don't know. I just don't know if this is going to be a great system for Marvin to actually flourish in. I think he'll have solid numbers because he's probably going to be the best receiver that they have.
Well, the hope was that somehow he fell to 9, but the Bears are going to go wide receiver with their second pick.
Okay.
So they were kind of hoping that he would, but
That kind of talent's not going to fall to 9 unless
but then
unless everybody 1 through 8 needed a quarterback or a specific player,
and unless she was going to package something and move up, that wasn't going to happen. So I'm curious to see what the Chargers do here at 5. I've heard tackle, especially with Harbaugh coming on.
Well,
So
they're saying best fits are Neighbors, Fashanu, or
when you
Joe
think
Alt.
about it, though, I'm looking at Malik Neighbors because remember all their receivers are gone. They got rid of Keenan Allen.
They need
Mike Williams.
Yeah, they need a receiver.
So they best receivers are gone. So
Watch them draft McCarthy.
are we gonna have another Kayla? We're gonna have another situation.
And then they're gonna try to shop your boy.
We're gonna have another situation.
But yeah, if they got any sense, they would definitely draft Malik Neighbors. Because you need a right now receiver now because you don't have a right now receiver.
Yeah.
You let your talent leave.
Let's see. I mean, they've been on the clock for a long time.
You know that
It's
always right.
they over there.
They got to think about it.
They've been on the clock for a minute. It's like, come on now. It's not that hard.
I do want to jump in and talk about my Bengals picking at 18. So we got some issues over here, but
He said we got some issues over here.
I'm hoping that they're either gonna go wide receiver or tackle. So we'll see what's available. I know they were talking about the tackle out of Oregon State, but there's a couple receivers that are out there. If not, we can pick up a receiver in the second round. But T. Higgins has gone on record saying, "Hey, I'm requesting a trade." Of course, that's procedure since they put the franchise tag on him. And then out of nowhere, Trey Henderson gonna come out talking about I want to trade because I want a long-term deal. Dude, you just signed a 1-year deal last year. You can't sign another extension for another 3 months. That's your agent's fault. And you know what? He does not have Kirk Cousins' agent.
You definitely don't.
Because you know Kirk Cousins' agent would have got him that money.
Somehow, some way.
When you need money, that ain't funny. Call Kirk.
I don't need J.G. Wentworth. I need Kirk Cousins' agent.
Right.
Yeah, man. They didn't get the memo.
No. So
Obviously.
and the Bengals aren't going to trade. The Bengals aren't going to trade him. They don't trade. People are trying to say, well, the Bengals are going to trade up. No, they're not. They don't trade. They're not going to give up capital. So,
Oh, the pick is finally in.
who we got?
We don't know yet. Oh,
They won't win that.
no, not yet.
This pick is
Let me
in.
see. Hold on. Let's see what the.
Well, you know they got to type in the name.
And if it's old dude with all them letters in it, they still type it.
Nah, bro.
Ola hashawaha huhu fashimi huni.
So we ain't going. The pick is in, but we ain't. He must be talking. Whoever it is must be on the stage.
He must be hugging Roger Goodell.
Yeah.
Look, and mine is saying error retrieving data. That's probably why yours hasn't updated either.
Dude, that's not even on the ESPN app yet.
That's what I'm saying. Look, this is what mine is doing.
They still got Chargers is on the clock.
Right.
But oh man. Well, the pick is in for the Chargers.
We just don't know who the
We're
hell
just
it is.
waiting to see who it is. Giants, you on the clock. Y'all need everything.
Do the Giants take QB here?
They
Do
need
go?
to.
Do they go wide receiver here?
I think they need to go with a QB
Yeah.
because Daniel Jones is not the answer.
One, a lot of people think that they should keep him, but at the same time, I mean, he don't stay healthy, so I mean,
And the question is, if they do go with a QB, who do they go with?
because I think they wanted Drake Mays.
Well, JJ was talking like the Giants was gonna snatch him up.
I said Drake Mays. Drake May.
That would be interesting because I would lean towards Bo Nix if I were them, but that's just me.
Man,
If you're gonna lean towards Bo Nix, then I would be trading out. I think you can get him a little bit lower.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, for real.
I'd be going down. Scroll back down because I'd be going down around. I'd get there before the Jets.
Now, what do you?
no,
What if
they
they?
picked
What if,
Joe Alt.
Joe Alt, tackle out of Notre Dame. Mm-hmm.
okay, so they didn't go with a receiver.
Oh
Nah,
wow.
I kind of I kind of figured he's gonna go so he
Stack
can
up
have,
that-
he,
so
he
he can
need
have
that
running
line. He
game.
need that line. Yeah, he need that line. That's been his
Harbaugh wants to
staple.
run the ball.
Is Austin Eckler still there?
Nah, did he bounce?
They got J.K. Dobbins.
That's right, they did pick him up, didn't they?
Interesting.
But if he's and that's a good pickup if he can stay healthy. Because he had flashes in Baltimore, but then he'd get hurt.
But then Harbaugh gonna find somebody. He gonna find him another running back.
Yeah.
So
Don't be surprised if Blake Corum don't get drafted there, depending on where he falls. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
If he's floating around in the second round and he's still out there, trust me, I can see him picking him up. Because first of all, he knows what he's got, and he knows his durability and everything.
So right now, like I said, we're looking at the live draft tracker. So far, we got Caleb Williams to the Bears, Jaden Daniels to Commanders, Drake May to the Patriots, Marvin Harrison Jr. to the Cardinals, and Joe Alt to the Chargers, and we're waiting on the Giants. So, yeah. Tick tock Giants.
So F. Dot, what the Steelers gonna do?
They don't need to. Let me see. Let me go down here. I say I get that O line. I think because The backfield is good. They good at wide receiver. Good at the QB spot. Defense. I think O-line and the defense we need to concentrate on. And I think we'll be all right. Like, I'm feeling good about the Steelers.
Man, y'all got 2 QBs on the cheap.
So
Right.
I mean, hey, right now, you got Najee Harris, and you got Warren in the backfield, man. I mean, like I said, man, protect the QB. That line open, man. You can block, open up some holes, and then you got receivers now. Yeah. That's that O line into some more defensive power, and we'll be good.
Bobby J, the 49ers going to trade Brandon Ayuk?
They better not.
That was quick and to the point, too. They better not.
Better not. That'd be stupid.
Look, we up in here just chilling. We doing the show. We done got comfortable.
I mean, he's proven his worth. So why would you let that leave?
Oh man. So right now, Tennessee is on the clock. We waiting to see who the Giants selected. And as soon as we get that, we'll let you know. But man, I just want to say, man, I'm excited for football.
Yeah.
College and professional.
Right.
The NFL. I'm just so looking forward. You know, the Giants picked Malik Neighbors. So they went with a receiver. So let me see. I guess if there's a QB in the second round, that's decent. They might pick one a QB, but hey, they addressed the
Let me see.
important position. So
Let's look at that. Because look at that. There's a very good chance that the Jets need a quarterback. So they're going to be drafting somebody.
the Jets need who?
A quarterback.
A quarterback?
Yeah, because Aaron Rodgers is not going to be there that long.
Bruh,
8
the
seconds.
last time a team picked a quarterback and Aaron Rodgers was on the team, we see what happened. The Jets are not going to pick a QB. And you best believe.
They need to, though, because he's old.
Who was the
Minnesota's
backup?
old,
Because
too.
then
They traded old boy to Denver.
was it Wilson?
Yeah.
Yeah, they traded Zach Wilson. Ooh, I wanted to say Wade Wilson.
He's going to go back in day on that one.
But
Oh,
they traded him. They traded him to Denver.
yeah, man.
I think they traded him for a 20 sack, but that's just
Not a 20 sack.
What? They traded him for what?
a 20 sack.
What?
A 20 sack. On that 20 sack.
Oh man, Tennessee is on the clock. Oh man.
They need a lot.
Oh shit. I think it's that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have to take the trash out.
Yeah, straight.
Yeah.
Straight trash.
It's about
Straight
that
trash.
time. It's the straight trash team segment. And what's the saying, fellas?
If you fit the criteria, you can get it. Red Cup edition.
The Red Cup. Let's go ahead. Red Cup.
Red Cup.
Red Cup. Cheers.
Yeah. We usually have a few selections, but that's not going to happen tonight.
Nope. Not at all.
Nope. Matter of fact, let me tell you, this section is dedicated to.
Let me guess.
He gonna pull up the stats.
Oh no, I ain't even gonna pull up the stats, bruh. Let me just go to this. La excuse. Las fecas. You get the point. The Lakers are the trash team of the week. Straight trash. Garbage. You do not go up 20 on a team that has dominated you, has beaten your ass 9 times, and you haven't won one game.
9 straight.
You don't go into their house and be up 20 and just throw it away. Lakers, you are the straight trash team.
Because right now,
and in the words of Chris Brown, you are the weakest link. Trash. My bad, Bobby J.
are you good? Because right now, they Denver's bitch.
Say that again.
They Denver's bitch.
Say that again.
They are Denver's bitch.
Say it with your chest.
Say it with your
They
chest.
are Denver's bitch.
B-I-N-G-H.
Oh, goodness. Yeah.
It's the cup.
I got to give it to you on that. There's no way to beat around the bush on it. That they're trash right now.
Yeah.
To have an opportunity to split the first 2 games, still a road game, and have the ability to possibly go home and win to be up 3-1. But no, you blow a 20-point lead. Yeah, that's not good.
And then the game be over and they just like, okay, where my snacks at?
Don't we get gummy bears this week?
Yeah. Who was the snack parent this week?
Not the snack parent.
There's gotta be a sense of pride in here somewhere, and there's gotta be a sense of we ain't losing these again.
Right.
Somewhere that's gotta come out.
Nah.
Somewhere in the timeout, it's gonna be. I tell you what we not gonna do is.
Right. Ain't y'all mofos tired of losing to them?
They over there sitting there eating their little fruit snacks, like, ooh, a red one.
And I got my juicy too.
Go get my juice box.
Go get what?
Go get my juice box.
Man, look. I don't. It just blows my mind. To me, realistically, if you put the teams on paper and you said, man, I have LeBron James and AD, and then you say I have Jokic and Murray, I'm like, you got a so-called GOAT and a so-called one of the best big men, best big man in the league when he's healthy, which AD was most of the season. And then you look at the rest of the roster. I still think the Lakers have players, they just never show up. Cause you say KCP and you say D'Lo, I mean that's like, you know what I'm saying? That's like almost even to me. But the Lakers don't show up, man. They I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if it's the pride. They scared. I don't know what it is, but Denver's your daddy.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's the straight trash team of the week, the month. I don't care what it is.
The year.
They're trash. And I love the Lakers, but they're trash.
That mug gonna carry over to next week, which is a new month.
Wow. Man. But be on the lookout for the post credits. There will be the player of the week.
Looks like the Texans.
I will not
Titans.
tell you.
Looks like the one with J.C. Latham, Alabama.
All right. Roll Tide. The Titans picked up J.C. Latham. So, hey, I'm always happy when a Crimson Tide get drafted. But with that being said, like we always say,
Peace.
Murray makes a move. Goes on. The Nuggets have won. We talked about no timeout here. Jamal Murray with the step back over the 7-footer Anthony Davis, calling game.
Reds would call for the mid-range the whole time to get him back on track. He hit 2 of them, got some layups, hit 2 more. The last 2 biggest shots of the game were mid-range shots from Murray.
Was 9 of 24 in game 1.